The human leg epitomizes a triumph of biological design, an intricate network of muscular, skeletal, neural, and connective tissue systems that exemplifies the profound interconnection between nutritional science, physiological mechanics, and functional mobility. These are not merely limbs, but sophisticated biological mechanisms that encapsulate our holistic health, adaptive capacity, and nutritional equilibrium. Throughout our life's journey, these extraordinary appendages bear testament to our experiences, challenges, and inherent resilience. Nonetheless, numerous individuals encounter a gradual deterioration of leg strength, mobility, and overall physical capability. This decline is not an immutable consequence of chronological aging, but rather a sophisticated interaction of nutritional, environmental, and lifestyle determinants that can be strategically mitigated through intelligent, targeted interventions. Imagine a revolutionary paradigm where each day presents an opportunity for exceptional physical performance. A state of existence where muscular weakness becomes an obsolete concept, where debilitating cramps dissipate into irrelevance, and the persistent apprehension surrounding balance and potential mobility challenges evaporates like ephemeral mist. This represents not an unattainable utopian vision, but a scientifically achievable physiological state accessible through comprehensive nutritional methodologies and precision molecular approaches. We now embark on an unprecedented investigative journey into the 7 most critical nutritional elements that constitute the fundamental architectural blueprint of optimal leg health. These nutritional powerhouses function as sophisticated molecular coordinators, operating in intricate synergistic networks to maximize muscle functionality, enhance bone structural integrity, optimize circulatory mechanisms, and ultimately empower individuals to maintain peak physical autonomy and vitalistic potential. Our exploration transcends conventional nutritional recommendations, presenting a holistic, empirically substantiated approach to comprehending how strategically targeted nutritional interventions can fundamentally revolutionize muscular performance, neurological efficiency, and overall physiological resilience. Vitamin D emerges as an extraordinarily complex nutritional molecule, dramatically surpassing its traditional categorization as a simple bone health nutrient. It represents a sophisticated molecular orchestrator conducting an intricate physiological symphony that fundamentally determines muscular performance, neurological precision, and systemic adaptability. The epidemiological landscape of vitamin D deficiency reveals a profound and increasingly nuanced narrative. Contemporary human environments, characterized by indoor-centric lifestyles, comprehensive sun protection protocols, and diminished outdoor exposure, generate a perfect biochemical storm of nutritional vulnerability. Our evolutionary biological architecture, developed under conditions of consistent solar interaction, now confronts unprecedented challenges in maintaining optimal vitamin D biosynthesis. Pioneering scientific research illuminates the molecular mechanisms underlying vitamin D's comprehensive physiological impact. Advanced investigative studies utilizing sophisticated genomic and metabolomic analyses reveal intricate relationships between vitamin D concentrations and muscular performance that extend far beyond simplistic nutritional frameworks. At the cellular level, vitamin D functions as a molecular conductor, modulating genetic expression, stimulating protein synthesis pathways, and facilitating nuanced neuromuscular communication networks. Its interactions with cellular receptors initiate complex biochemical cascades that determine muscle fiber integrity, neurological signaling efficiency, and systemic inflammatory response mechanisms. The metabolic implications of vitamin D deficiency permeate multisystemic domains. Emerging research establishes compelling connections to complex inflammatory processes, compromised immune system functionality, potential cardiovascular system complications, and accelerated neurological aging mechanisms. Comprehensive vitamin D optimization strategies demand a multifaceted, holistic intervention model. Strategic sun exposure protocols, consumption of nutrient-dense alimentary sources, and carefully monitored supplementation represent the pinnacle of intelligent nutritional management. The recommended daily intake of 800 to 1,000 IU reflects a sophisticated understanding of individual metabolic variability and physiological requirements. Calcium transcends its traditional conceptualization as a simple mineral, emerging as a sophisticated molecular engineer responsible for constructing and maintaining the intricate biological infrastructure of our musculoskeletal system. The biomechanical role of calcium represents a complex network of electrical and chemical interactions that determine muscular responsiveness, structural integrity, and overall physiological performance. Every muscular contraction, from microscopic movements to complex locomotive patterns, relies on precisely calibrated calcium ion exchanges. Contemporary nutritional science embraces a dynamic, multidimensional approach to calcium intake. Beyond traditional dairy-centric models, modern strategies incorporate diverse nutritional sources: verdant leafy vegetables, innovative plant-based alternatives, marine proteins, leguminous plants, and technologically fortified food products. The recommended daily intake of 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams represents a carefully calculated balance acknowledging individual metabolic variations and nutritional requirements. The absorption and utilization of calcium are not passive biochemical processes but active, dynamically regulated metabolic interactions. Weight-bearing exercises function as critical biological catalysts, stimulating bone remodeling mechanisms and directing calcium precisely where metabolic demands exist. This intricate relationship underscores the fundamental interconnectedness of nutrition, physical activity, and physiological adaptation. Vitamin B12 emerges as a critical neurological sentinel, maintaining the extraordinarily complex communication pathways between the central nervous system and muscular structures. Its role extends far beyond simple nutritional support, representing a fundamental mechanism of neurological and muscular system integration. The metabolic landscape of vitamin B12 absorption becomes increasingly intricate with age, creating a sophisticated physiological puzzle. Reduced stomach acid production, complex digestive system transformations, and increasingly nuanced medication interactions significantly challenge nutrient extraction mechanisms. Many individuals unknowingly navigate a landscape of gradual B12 depletion, misinterpreting neurological symptoms as natural aging processes. Unchecked B12 deficiency can trigger cascading neurological complications with profound long-term implications. Potential consequences include irreversible nerve damage, manifesting through progressive balance disruptions, coordination challenges, and subtle but persistent muscular weakness. The neurological ramifications extend beyond immediate physical performance, potentially impacting cognitive functionality, neuroplasticity, and long-term motor system resilience. Magnesium emerges as a monumentally complex nutritional molecule, functioning as an extraordinarily sophisticated molecular conductor that orchestrates complex muscular performances with remarkable precision and nuanced biochemical intelligence. Its multifaceted role transcends simplistic nutritional categorization, encompassing comprehensive muscle function regulation, metabolic energy management, and systemic performance optimization at the most fundamental molecular levels. The intricate biochemical landscape of magnesium reveals a profound narrative of cellular communication and physiological integration. At the molecular level, magnesium operates as a critical cofactor in over 300 enzymatic reactions, serving as a fundamental architectural component of cellular metabolism. Its role extends far beyond mere muscular support, representing a sophisticated molecular mechanism that governs energy production, protein synthesis, muscle and nerve function, blood glucose control, and blood pressure regulation. The epidemiological analysis of magnesium deficiency unveils a complex interplay of biochemical signals that manifest through a diverse array of physiological disruptions. Restless leg syndrome, nocturnal muscle cramps, persistent muscular discomfort, and neurological irregularities emerge as intricate communication mechanisms signaling deeper metabolic imbalances. Modern lifestyle factors, including processed food consumption, chronic stress, agricultural soil depletion, and increased environmental toxin exposure, contribute to a perfect storm of nutritional vulnerability. Contemporary scientific research illuminates the nuanced mechanisms of magnesium's physiological impact. Advanced metabolomic and genomic analyses demonstrate its critical role in mitochondrial energy production, highlighting its function as a molecular maestro of cellular energetics. The recommended daily intake of 310 to 420 milligrams represents a carefully calculated threshold that acknowledges individual metabolic variations, age-related requirements, and the complex interplay of nutritional absorption mechanisms. Strategic magnesium optimization demands a holistic, multifaceted approach. Diverse nutritional sources, including dark leafy greens, nuts, seeds, whole grains, and marine proteins, provide a comprehensive nutritional matrix. Complementary strategies involving stress reduction, targeted supplementation, and lifestyle modifications create a sophisticated intervention model that addresses the multidimensional nature of cellular magnesium utilization. Potassium transcends traditional nutritional understanding, emerging as a sophisticated cellular communication architect responsible for maintaining the most delicate and complex biological equilibrium. Its regulatory functions represent a sophisticated molecular network that governs the intricate dynamics of intracellular and extracellular fluid exchanges, directly influencing muscular performance at the most fundamental molecular level. The physiological role of potassium extends far beyond simple electrolyte balance, functioning as a critical molecular coordinator of cellular communication, neurological signaling, and muscular responsiveness. Each potassium ion represents a nuanced messenger, facilitating the most delicate electrical impulses that determine muscle contraction, nerve signal transmission, and cardiovascular system efficiency. Modern nutritional science reveals the profound implications of potassium optimization. Cutting-edge research demonstrates its critical role in preventing cardiovascular complications, regulating blood pressure, mitigating stroke risks, and maintaining optimal neurological functionality. The recommended daily intake of 3,500 to 4,700 milligrams reflects a sophisticated understanding of individual metabolic requirements and systemic balance. Vitamin K represents an extraordinarily advanced molecular management system that ensures the most precise metabolic deployment of calcium. Functioning as a sophisticated molecular traffic controller, it prevents inappropriate calcium accumulation and protects the most critical physiological systems through intricate biochemical mechanisms. The molecular complexity of vitamin K extends beyond traditional understanding, revealing a multifaceted role in bone metabolism, cardiovascular health, and cellular communication. Its two primary forms, K1 and K2, operate as sophisticated molecular guardians, directing calcium precisely where metabolic demands exist while preventing potentially harmful systemic calcification. Advanced scientific investigations illuminate vitamin K's role as a critical regulator of matrix GLA protein, MGP, a pivotal molecule that inhibits inappropriate calcium deposition in soft tissues. This molecular mechanism represents a sophisticated biological intelligence that protects cardiovascular systems, maintains bone density, and ensures optimal cellular functionality. Vitamin B6 stands as the ultimate guardian of neurological and muscular integrity, a multifaceted molecular protector that encompasses nerve health maintenance, muscle repair facilitation, and metabolic optimization at the most fundamental biological levels. Its role transcends traditional nutritional understanding, representing a sophisticated molecular mechanism of comprehensive physiological support. The metabolic landscape of vitamin B6 reveals a complex network of biochemical interactions that govern protein metabolism, red blood cell formation, neurotransmitter synthesis, and immune system functionality. Modern scientific research demonstrates its critical role in amino acid metabolism, hemoglobin production, and the intricate molecular mechanisms of inflammation regulation. Emerging genomic and metabolomic analyses illuminate the profound implications of B6 optimization, highlighting its potential in mitigating age-related neurological decline, supporting cognitive functionality, and maintaining the most delicate neurological communication pathways. Embrace these advanced nutritional strategies and transform your understanding of leg health. Moving from passive acceptance of physiological decline to active, scientifically informed preservation of muscular vitality and systemic resilience. Omega-3 fatty acids transcend conventional categorization as simple lipids, emerging as sophisticated molecular modulators that fundamentally influence inflammatory cascades, cellular membrane fluidity, and neuromuscular signaling efficiency. Their role extends far beyond basic nutritional support, representing a critical regulatory mechanism that optimizes muscle recovery, enhances training adaptations, and maintains optimal physical performance. The biochemical significance of omega-3 fatty acids, primarily eicosapentaenoic acid, EPA, and docosahexaenoic acid, DHA, emerges through their metabolic transformation into specialized pro-resolving mediators, SPMs, including resolvins, protectins, and marazins. These extraordinary molecular messengers orchestrate the precision resolution of inflammatory processes, preventing chronic inflammation while facilitating optimal tissue repair and functional recovery. Advanced proteomics research illuminates the molecular mechanisms through which omega-3 fatty acids influence muscle protein synthesis. By modulating the mammalian target of rapamycin, mTOR, signaling pathway, a critical regulator of cellular growth and protein synthesis, optimal omega-3 levels enhance anabolic responses to exercise stimuli, potentially increasing the efficiency of strength training adaptations and accelerating recovery from intense physical efforts. The neurological implications of omega-3 optimization extend into fundamental aspects of motor unit recruitment and firing pattern precision. By enhancing neural membrane fluidity and optimizing synaptic transmission, adequate omega-3 levels potentially improve motor control accuracy, movement efficiency, and overall neuromuscular coordination. This relationship highlights their dual impact on both structural muscle integrity and functional movement quality. Contemporary omega-3 optimization strategies emphasize bioavailability considerations and balanced fatty acid ratios. The recommended intake of 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams of combined EPA and DHA daily reflects a sophisticated understanding of individual metabolic variations, inflammatory profiles, and specific performance requirements. Diverse nutritional sources, including fatty fish, algae-derived supplements, and specialized omega-3 enhanced food products, provide comprehensive options for optimizing this critical nutritional component. Zinc emerges as a profoundly sophisticated trace mineral that fundamentally influences protein synthesis mechanisms, immune system functionality, and cellular regeneration pathways at the most intricate molecular levels. Its role transcends traditional nutritional categorization, representing a critical molecular catalyst that accelerates recovery processes, enhances tissue repair, and optimizes overall muscular adaptation to training stimuli. The biochemical landscape of zinc reveals its function as an essential cofactor for over 300 enzymatic reactions, including critical processes involved in DNA synthesis, cell division, and protein production. At the muscular level, zinc directly influences the activity of growth hormone receptors and insulin-like growth factor 1, IGF-1, signaling, sophisticated molecular pathways that determine muscle hypertrophy responses and overall anabolic potential. Advanced molecular research demonstrates zinc's crucial role in maintaining the integrity of metallothioneins, specialized proteins that regulate oxidative stress responses and protect cellular structures from free radical damage. This protective mechanism represents a fundamental defense system that preserves muscle cell functionality during intense physical exertion and metabolic stress. The immunological implications of zinc optimization extend into recovery acceleration and adaptation enhancement. By modulating inflammatory cytokine production and supporting immune cell proliferation, optimal zinc levels potentially reduce exercise-induced immunosuppression and accelerate the resolution of microtrauma associated with intensive training protocols. The epidemiological analysis of zinc deficiency reveals complex manifestations including compromised recovery capacity, diminished strength development, persistent fatigue patterns, and increased susceptibility to exercise-induced injuries. Modern dietary patterns, characterized by processed food consumption, reduced mineral content in agricultural products, and increased physiological demands, contribute to widespread subclinical deficiency states that subtly compromise physical performance. Contemporary zinc optimization strategies emphasize bioavailability considerations and absorption dynamics. The recommended daily intake of 8 to 11 milligrams represents a carefully calculated threshold acknowledging individual metabolic variations, training intensities, and recovery requirements. Diverse nutritional sources, including oysters, red meat, pumpkin seeds, and legumes provide comprehensive options for optimizing this critical nutritional catalyst of muscular regeneration and performance enhancement. The extraordinary journey through these 7 critical nutritional elements reveals a profound truth. Muscular vitality represents not a fortunate genetic inheritance, but a sophisticated biochemical achievement accessible through intentional nutritional mastery. As we integrate these molecular powerhouses into our daily nutritional paradigm, we unlock unprecedented physiological potential and transform our relationship with physical performance. Remember that optimal physiological function emerges from the synergistic interaction of these elements, not as isolated nutrients, but as an orchestrated nutritional symphony. Each molecule contributes its unique biochemical signature to a comprehensive framework of muscular resilience, neurological precision, and metabolic excellence. Your journey toward extraordinary physiological performance begins now. The molecular architecture of exceptional vitality awaits your conscious nutritional choices and scientifically informed strategic implementation.